The Tower of Babel. The moment humanity lost one language. Long ago, after the Great Flood, humanity was united in every way. They shared one common language, which made them able to understand one another perfectly. With their hearts filled with dreams of a bright future, they journeyed together and found a wide, fertile plain in the land of Shinar. This was where they decided to settle. The people of this time were resourceful and ambitious. They believed they could achieve anything if they worked together. "Let's build ourselves a city," they said, "with a tower that reaches the heavens. This way, we'll make a name for ourselves and not be scattered over the face of the earth." The people were determined to build something so tall and so great that it would touch the sky itself. With one language to unify them and a grand purpose to pursue, the construction of this massive tower began. The tower begins to rise. The people of Shinar were skilled builders. They invented a new technique for making bricks by baking them thoroughly. With these strong bricks, they began raising their enormous tower. Brick by brick, stone by stone, the tower grew taller, its top pushing higher and higher into the sky. The entire community worked together in harmony, driven by their shared desire to achieve greatness. They believed that by building this tower, they could show the world their strength and power. They imagined their tower piercing through the clouds, a symbol of their unity and might. As it rose, the people felt invincible, confident that nothing could stop them. God's concern. As the tower continued to rise, it caught the attention of God. From his heavenly throne, God observed the actions of the people of Shinar. He saw their hearts filled with pride and ambition, seeking to make a name for themselves without acknowledging him. Though they had achieved much through their unity, they had forgotten the importance of humility and dependence on their Creator. God was concerned. If as one people speaking the same language, they have begun to do this, nothing they plan will be impossible for them. God said. But they are using their unity to rebel, not to follow my ways. God saw that their pride would lead them down a path of destruction if left unchecked. The confusion of languages. In his wisdom, God knew what needed to be done. He decided to intervene before humanity's pride led to further disobedience. God said, "Come, let us go down and confuse their language so they will not understand each other." And so, God descended to the earth and made their speech different. In an instant, the people could no longer understand one another. Their once unified language became a jumble of different tongues, each group speaking something unfamiliar to the others. Chaos erupted at the tower construction site. Workers tried to communicate, but their words made no sense. Misunderstandings arose, leading to frustration and arguments. Without the ability to understand one another, the grand project came to a halt. No one could agree on what to do next, and the once cooperative community was thrown into disarray. The scattering of the people. As the confusion spread, the people realized they could no longer work together. Unable to communicate, they began to drift apart. Some gathered their families and moved far from the city of Babel, settling in different lands. Over time, the people scattered across the earth, each group forming its own language and culture. The grand dream of a tower that would touch the sky was left behind, unfinished and forgotten. The once proud city of Babel became a symbol of disunity and lost potential. The name Babel itself came to mean confusion, as it was here that God confused the language of all mankind. The lesson of the Tower of Babel. The story of the Tower of Babel teaches us about the dangers of pride and the importance of humility before God. The people of Babel sought to build something great without considering God's will, and their ambition led to their downfall. God desires unity, but unity that honors Him and reflects His guidance in our lives. We are reminded that no matter how skilled or powerful we may be, we must never forget to seek God's direction. The scattering of languages at Babel reminds us that God has ultimate control over human affairs, and His plans are far greater than our own. Conclusion. The Tower of Babel is a powerful reminder that we should always seek God's guidance and be mindful of our pride. Only through humility and obedience to His will can we achieve true unity and lasting success. If you enjoyed this story and want to learn more about the incredible lessons from the Bible, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Bible Chronicles. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories that reveal God's truth and wisdom.